Hi friends, in this video, we will solve a weaken the argument question. A year ago, Dad's Foods launched a year-long advertising campaign for its canned tuna. Last year, Diet sold 12 million cans of tuna compared to the 10 million sold during the previous year, an increase directly attributable to new customers brought in by the campaign. Okay, so the author tells us that because of the campaign, the sales of Dad's Foods increased from 10 million to 12 million. Profits from the additional sales, however. Please note that the word however indicates contrast. So, profits from the additional sales, however, were substantially less than the cost of the advertising campaign. Clearly, therefore, please note that the words clearly and therefore indicate conclusion. So, clearly, therefore, the campaign did nothing to further Diet's economic interests. Which of the following, if true, most seriously weakens the argument? So, what is the argument? The argument is clearly, therefore, the campaign did nothing to further Diet's economic interests because profits from the additional sales, however, were substantially less than the cost of the advertising campaign. And if we want to weaken this argument, then our aim should be to argue that the campaign did something to further the company's economic interests. Okay. So, keeping this aim in mind, let's analyze option A. Sales of canned tuna account for a relatively small percentage of Dad's Foods profits. My friends, the argument is not about the profits of the company. The argument is much broader than that. The argument is about the campaign and the economic interests of the company. So, we will eliminate it. Most of the people who bought Dad's canned tuna for the first time as a result of the campaign were already loyal customers of other Dad's Foods products. If people purchase canned tuna because of the campaign, then it is irrelevant that they also purchased other Dad's products. Hence, option B is irrelevant and we will eliminate it. C. A less expensive advertising campaign would have brought in significantly fewer new customers for Dad's canned tuna than did the campaign Dad's Foods launched last year. Basically, option C is talking about some less expensive advertising campaign. Does it talk about our advertising campaign? No. So, we can argue that option C neither strengthens nor weakens the argument and hence we will eliminate it. D. Dad's made money on sales of canned tuna last year. My friends, the argument is not limited to money. The argument is much broader than that. The argument is about the campaign and did the campaign boost the economic interests of the company? So, we will eliminate D. Now, this brings me to a very important point called the process of elimination. It means that if 4 out of 5 answer choices are wrong, then whatever answer choice remains has to be the right answer. Okay, so let's analyze E. In each of the past 5 years, there was a steep industry-wide decline in sales of canned tuna. So, my friends, option E is telling us that our company, Dad's Foods, did much better than the other companies in the industry. Because while the other companies experienced a huge decline in their sales, the Diet Foods company experienced an increase in its sales from 10 million cans to 12 million cans. So we could argue that the campaign did something to further the company's economic interests. Hence, we will select E as the best answer.